Alright, let's go. So, Gi Oh Master Duel. Ended up getting a PC, thought I'd be playing hardcore games, ended up playing this. Completely out of the blue. Now, when you first start, there are smart things to do and not so smart things to do. From the opinion of somebody who's played for literally a week. Now this is going to be pretty much what I think is the best way to start playing the game. So when you get on here at first, obviously your missions are important, your duel pass is important, all of those are going to give you a lot of gems and cards and decks and stuff like that. In the solo campaign there is also a lot of stuff that you can unlock. I would recommend probably not doing all of them because a lot of the rewards are pretty trash. They're just like normal cards and stuff like that that you can craft. But if you have a look at what the rewards are depending on what deck you use, like I have no interest in getting a profile picture of Underworld Monarch. Don't care. But 200 gems is 20 cards, pretty much, from whatever pack you are opening. Depending on what the pack is. They're all 10 cards, realistically. And you're going to need cards because that's how you build your deck, and you can't really beat anyone in ranked unless you have good cards. So what you're going to want to do is create a deck, create new, and then this is just going to be a random example, but if you go online and say your favorite card is I don't know, Galaxy Eyes, so search Galaxy Eyes deck builds. It's going to take you to a custom deck build. Make sure it's got the extra deck as well, obviously. And then you're going to want to go into create new, and then you're going to want to add by searching in here. So say I want the Galaxy Eyes. Just search Galaxy Eyes. That's going to pop up all the cards that are Galaxy Eyes named. And some that aren't Galaxy Eyes named but have Galaxy Eyes in the actual card description. So if it has Galaxy Eyes in the card description, it's also going to come up in your search. And then what you're going to want to do is click on the card with the right click, and as you can see that adds it to my deck or takes it out. So even if I do not have the card, like this shiny guy here, you can see don't own, got 0 of that card, I can put it into my deck build. I can't play with the deck, but I know that I need to get that card. And to find that card, I just click on how to obtain down here, and then it tells me what pack this is in. If the pack that you need is currently locked, what you need to do is search online for the name of the pack, so sort of the 7th one, the cards that are in that pack, and then you're going to want to craft a super rare card from that pack. You can see I've got 40 super rare points. If I were to craft a super rare card from that pack, so say this is a super rare card, I can click on generate down the bottom here, and that's going to make that card for my deck, rather than me having to randomly open it from the card pack, which is whatever this is. Master Pack. See, so Master Pack cards, your odds of getting them are pretty much 0. Like the amount of cards in these is just ridiculous. So you can see in cards included in this pack, there's 6,750. So to get the one card you want out of 6,750 options is just not going to happen. So my best advice is, so say with my Galaxy deck, that's not the right link deck. So with my Galaxy deck, the best thing for me to do in my case, because a lot of these cards came from the same pack, is to go to how to unlock, and then the Nebulous Cyclone pack. Just opened as many of those as I possibly could, and you kind of want to get, you can see these cards here, I've got 6 of them. The reason I've got 6 of those still is because these are unable to be dismantled. But you can see cards like this, or like this one. Oh, that can't be dismantled. Neither can that. This is annoying. But cards can be dismantled. So you can see if I dismantle the Dark Magician, that's going to give me 10 ultra rare points. If I get 30 ultra rare points, I can make a Dark Magician, or any ultra rare card of my choice. And you can see up the top your normal and your rare. You pretty much get so many of those points just from the cards you randomly get throughout the game. But the super rare and the ultra rare, you're going to want to be really careful about how you spend those, and you want to always have 30 super rare points ready to go, because you can always search online to see what card is in the card pack you're trying to get, and then you can craft that card. It's going to give you the key, and then you can use your gems to actually open those packs and get even more cards, which I would show you, but I am broke on gems because I am building a Dark Magician deck at the moment, and it sucks. So at the start of the game, you get like massive amounts of gems. As you go along, it gets a lot worse. Like, I'm lucky to get 1,000 in a day, and that's like a few hours playing. And that's while winning like ranked duels and stuff as well. Whereas when you start, you get like thousands and thousands for free, pretty much. Just everything you do, you're getting like stacks of gems. So I feel like I'm being punished for being at endgame, which is pretty unfair. But you're going to want to buy the Duel Pass pretty much right off the bat. That's going to give you a huge amount of rewards. So you can see all of this is what you're going to get. The main things you're going to want from this is obviously these 2 crafting points. It's 750 gems, so you're getting 600 back by the time you finish the pass, and you're getting these points for free. So is it worth 150 gems to get all of that? 100% yes. And it's really fast. Like, I did it in a day and a half, so it's really just not a big deal. But 38 days until the next one kind of sucks. But getting pretty off topic, so main thing you want to do when you start the game, go into your deck almost straight away, put a bit of research into what you want to build. You get all these ones for free throughout the the solo mode. You get quite a few free decks, so it is possible to like unlock all the solo mode content, which might be a bit hard if you haven't built your own deck yet. And then you can use these cards to build a deck out of that, and then it's more affordable for you in the long run. But it's better to just kind of choose whatever your favorite character was from the anime, or whatever kind of playstyle you're looking for, or whatever card you just look at and think are awesome, and then build a deck around that and kind of figure out how it's working for you and whatnot. You can see my Dark Magician deck. This is the one that I'm working with at the moment, so I own all of these cards. And this is just kind of like what I'm testing out in ranked. It has been going pretty well for me, but I feel like I've got some cards that don't need to be there. And then I also feel like my extra deck is just quite hard to utilize. These 2 amazing cards. This one's hilarious. You can steal their cards. It makes me very, very happy. Dark Magician's not bad at all, but all these other summons are quite frustrating, so I'm having to add more dragon monsters to my deck. I'm really wanting to get the other 2 Red Eyes Black Dragon, but as you can imagine, they are a bit of a pain to try and get. And that'll allow me to summon into the fusion summons, right? So 1 Dark Magician, 1 Dragon Monster. Pretty much every card I have allows me to just abuse my Dark Magicians and continually place those out all the time. Anytime effects are activated, another Dark Magician or what have you. You can see like the trap cards even. Just really good, really handy. I'm enjoying this deck. Not as powerful as the Galaxy Eyes one, but still really not bad. And then my original deck build that I was going to use for the Dark Magician is this one. So this is kind of what you'd set up if you were first starting the game. You can see there's cards here that I have not been able to get yet because they are ultra rare and I don't have the points. And then you can see there's quite a few link summons down here as well that I've still been unable to get. I've got a few of them, but yeah, it just takes a long time, a lot of points. I mean, to do 5 of these cards is 150 ultra rare crafting points, so I'd have to destroy 15 cards ultra rare cards, and I might have 4,000 cards, but if you go to your search here, go to ultra rare, you can see all these cards on the right hand side are the ultra rares that I own, and I mean 4,000 cards, and I've managed to get that many ultra rares, and keeping in mind that most of the galaxy ones I did craft, well, not most of them, maybe half of them. So you're really going to want to be really particular in what you're choosing to spend your crafting points on, and you're going to want to have a plan from the get-go, otherwise you're going to end up wasting a whole bunch of your gems, and then you're going to be halfway through a deck build and hate your life because it won't be working properly because you don't have all the cards, and then you're going to struggle to win. If you're struggling to win, you're not going to be making gems. So it all kind of reciprocates back into that. It's a reciprocal process, guys. But yeah, that's pretty much all I really wanted to say. I don't really need to explain dueling itself. I don't really need to explain any of that stuff, but just the deck build. I mean, like when I started playing this and I went online to look for help and everything like that, it was just not that good. There was a lot of people like, this is your account and how you do it. Like, this stuff is like, if you're playing this game and you're not clever enough to figure that stuff out, you're not going to have a good time, because you need to be thinking for this game. This is not a brain dead game. But anyway, that's all for me. If you need any other help or whatever, just comment down below. Subscribe if you want. It's my first video, so there will be more. And they probably won't be on Master Duel, let's be honest. But it's a good game, and all the boys are enjoying it, and there's a lot of shit talking going on. So that's what you really want, just be able to shit talk your mates and clap them with cards from the anime of your childhood. But anyway, I hope that was helpful to some extent to somebody, and have a great day.